Hey guys, Matthew United here. Today is Sunday, August the 17th. I hope you guys are having a good day today, because my day's okay so far. It's not too bad. I'm actually right now just by the Shoppers on Queen Street right now. I'm just going for a little walk right now, as it's actually 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And sorry about the windy, guys. It's actually pretty windy out today. Yeah, it's actually pretty windy outside, and I mean, it's nice out today. Like you can probably tell, it's like pretty sunny outside, and it's actually not that cold or not that hot today. I think it's only like 24 or something like that today. It's not bad. It's not hot or anything like that. It's a little windy, so at least it's actually pretty nice outside. Hey, let's go. I'm just going for a walk right now, you guys, as you know, I don't really have anything to do today. Today's Sunday, so you know, not too much going on today, but that's okay. I was kind of thinking about maybe seeing if Dustin wanted to hang out today, but I haven't really talked to him that much today, so we're probably not going to do that. Maybe we'll hang out tomorrow or whatever, or Tuesday, but yeah. But I hope you guys are having a good day today. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know how your day's going, because like I said, it's going okay. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed my last video I did, which was on the review of the Zero Sugar Mug Root Beer. Because if you guys didn't know, on Friday I went to Windsor with my mom, because we went to do some shopping. Like we went to the mall, we went to Costco, and then we went to Superstore. And while I was at the Devonshire Mall, I went to this one store called Exotic Empire, and that's where I found the Zero Sugar Mug Root Beer. And so I picked it up and I brought it home and I did a review on it on Friday, but I uploaded it yesterday, which was Saturday. So hope you guys did enjoy the review video I did. If you guys want to check it out, in case if you have not seen it yet, I'll put a link to it in the description down below. And I told you guys that my next vlog was going to be today's Sunday, like I said. But yeah, this is not really going to be a big video today, because you know, not really too much going on, but there is something that I want to talk about today for the vlog. But before I get into it, I just want to say that I hope you guys had a good weekend, because I had a pretty good weekend. Last night, me and Brody went to the Fortress to see 100 Proof, Skin, Reckless Upstarts, and another band called Kill the Witness, I believe. I think it was one of the bands, but yeah, we went to go see them last night, and it was pretty good. As this was actually my first time seeing all of those bands. It was actually really good. Now, 100 Proof's next show in Chatham will actually be on October 3rd. With different bands that you know, next time. As when they play on October 3rd, they're going to be playing with Ripcords and Danger Sex. Those are the two bands they're going to be playing with next time they play with Fortress. So me and Brody are probably going to go check them out again in October, as it's on October 3rd, which is a Friday, so that's in like 47 days. But yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get right into, you know, the topic I'm going to talk about today. And my question to you guys is, what do you think is going to happen over the next 5 years from now until 2030? Because, you know, now that we're in 2025, we're already halfway through the 2020s decade. And I mean, 5 years ago was, of course, 2020, and that was, you know, the start of the decade. And you guys will know, you know, the last 5 years was, you know, there was a lot of crazy things that was happening in the world. Like between 2020 and now, there was like a lot of crazy things that was happening in the world, you know, with COVID, Russian-Ukraine war, and, you know, inflation. Gas prices were high, like super expensive at one point. And like a lot of crazy things have been happening in the world over the last 5 years. And my question to you is, like, what do you think is going to happen over the next 5 years from now until 2030? Because for me, honestly, I think the you know, next half of the decade is going to be crazy, because, you know, lately for this year we've been having like tariffs, because, you know, Trump is back in office and he's put tariffs on a lot of countries, including Canada. You know, we have a new prime minister in Canada now, Mark Carney. You know, Justin Trudeau is no longer our prime minister, because we have Mark Carney now, as he's been our prime minister since March. And he's probably going to be our prime minister for probably another few years or whatever, but, you know. Well, I just hope that nothing too crazy happens, you know, over the next 5 years. Like, hopefully another war doesn't break out in the country, and like, hopefully, you know, inflation doesn't get worse again, or hopefully gas prices don't go back up like it did in like 2021, 2022. Because yeah, when gas prices were that expensive at the time, it was crazy. Because I have been noticing, like, recently gas prices have actually kind of gone down. As at one point there was a gas price like at Petro-Canada here in Chatham where it was like $1.16 or something like that a liter. So I've noticed that gas prices have been going back down like this year, but I just hope, like, in the future, or at least a few years from now, hopefully gas prices don't go back up to how it was, a few years ago, because that'd be not good. Um, but what do you guys would like to happen between now and 2030? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you guys think, because I actually would like to know. Like, I think a lot of things are going to happen, between now and then. That's going to be crazy. But it's just kind of crazy to me that we're already pretty much more than halfway through the decade already. You know what I mean? Because, 2029, that's going to be the last year of this decade. And then 2030 will be the first year of the 2030s, a brand new decade. Like, think about that. Like, we are not too far away from 2030 now. Like, very soon we're going to almost be in a new decade. And wow, that is crazy. I'm gonna get a thumbnail really quick, you guys. Just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I wanted to get a thumbnail now just so I don't forget. But no, like, the thing is, when, it was 2019, a lot of people, they were really excited about, 2020, and they thought that 2020 was going to be a really good year, and they thought it was going to be an amazing year. But then, 2020 actually came, and, you guys all know how that year went. It was mayhem. And I'm kind of wondering, like, for 2029, I wonder if people are going to start having, like, anxiety about 2030, because they're going to probably have, like bad memories of 2019, of, like, how they were excited for 2020, then, as soon as 2020 came, everything just kind of went backwards, with COVID and, masks and all that. So I wonder if in 2029, if people are going to, kind of have that anxiety about 2030, that, it's going to be the start of a new decade. And, last time we had a, year that was the start of a decade, we had like a pandemic and all that. I feel like some people are probably going to have like kind of a little bit of like nervousness a little bit. But I feel like at the same time, there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be excited for 2030, because, 2030 is going to be the start of a new decade. And yeah, sorry, there's someone I knew said hi to me. But yeah, I think there probably will be. To be honest with you guys, I'm not really too worried about 2030. Like, I'm actually, feeling pretty good about it, because, I don't think anything too crazy is going to happen that year. Like, it's not like in 2030 we're going to have another pandemic that year. Like, I don't think so, because we already had one in 2020 and like 2021. So for 2030, I don't think we're going to go into another one. Like, probably not. I mean, I hope not, because that would not be good if we do. Because, since 2030 is like 5 years, almost 4 years away, it's coming around the corner now. It's getting pretty close. I mean, I just hope that by then we don't fall into another one, because that'd be not good. But yeah. Now, by 2029, of course, that's going to be the last year of this decade. I think by 2029, I think a lot of people are going to be reflecting off this whole decade, like kind of looking back on the decade, for like the things that happened, like I said, COVID, the war in Ukraine, inflation, gas prices, the tariffs, and all that stuff. I think a lot of people in 2029 are going to like look back on this decade and remember like all the crazy things that happened, be like, wow, this was one crazy decade. I bet you in 2029, I bet you a lot of people are going to be doing that, including myself. Like, I'm sure I'm going to be probably doing that, like, definitely. As you know, 2029, that year is actually not too far away now. As 2029, that's like almost 3 years away. So I mean, that's actually not too far away. Like, think about this. Like, in 2021, 2025 at the time was 4 years from then. And, now it is 2025, and 2029 is 4 years from right now. But it's, kind of feels somewhat far away, but it's actually not, not too far than we think. Like, that's kind of like what it is for me. Like, okay, let me explain. Like, I remember in 2021 and 2022, I remember just thinking that 2025 was so far away, but yet it was really close. But now we are in 2025, and honestly, between then and now, it didn't feel it took so long. And I feel like for 2025, even like for next year, 2026, I'm sure by then 2029 is going to still feel like, too far away, but also not too far. And then probably before we know it, like, let me tell you, blink of an eye, it's going to be 2029. I bet you, you know. Because, I mean, we're in 2025 right now, and, next year is 2026. 2029 is soon to be 3 years away, and then I bet you it's going to go by snap a finger, and then before we know it, it's going to be 2029. Like, do you guys agree? Like, it is crazy. As you know, for me, in 2029, I'm going to be turning 27 years old. So, I'm going to kind of still be in my mid-20s that year, but, by then I'm going to be a little bit closer to 30. But, but yeah, like, that is crazy. Because, yeah, in 2021, 2025 was 4 years away at the time. And now we're in 2025. And 2029 is 4 years from right now. And then I bet you, like, it's going to go by a snap of a finger, and then it's going to be 2029. And then I'd be like, wow, that went by quick. Like, wow. Like, it probably will, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think that the next 5 years is going to go by fast? And do you think a lot of crazy things are going to happen? Let me know in the comments below, because I kind of feel like, there might be some crazy things, but hopefully it's not going to be too crazy. Hope not, right? Because, I mean, the last 5 years went by really fast, and, there was a lot of crazy things that happened, like, also with, like, celebrity deaths and, politics, the economy, and, culture and stuff like that definitely changed. So I have a feeling that over the next 5 years, like from now until like 2030, I feel like the economy, politics, and like culture is probably going to change a little bit. Like, maybe not a lot, just maybe like a little bit, We're probably by 2030, we're going to notice like a slight difference from now. Because, I mean, even like for right now in 2025, things kind of feel somewhat different than like 2020. So I think by 2030, it's going to feel somewhat slightly different from now, probably. But, I mean, I guess we'll wait and see, right? Because you never know. So that's kind of wanted to talk about today, you guys. Just, kind of give out my thoughts. Because this is actually something that I've been thinking about for a while. And I just thought I'd make like kind of like a vlog about it. Just to kind of explain it to you guys. And I try to explain it the best I can. And hopefully what I said makes sense. Because, because I'm pretty curious to know, honestly. And I know we can't really predict the future. We can't tell what the future is going to be like. But, I mean, we can kind of get an idea of what it could possibly look like, judging from, like, past experiences. But, so, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about, you guys. Now, I'm at Memorial Arena. You can probably tell. Oh, by the way, guys, the Chatham Maroons, I think they actually are playing a game today at the Thames Campus Arena, because I think they're doing like a camp game or something like that. I don't know if it's part of their preseason or something like that, but I know the Chatham Maroons are actually doing a game today at the Thames Campus Arena. So that means the Maroons are actually having their first game in like a long time, like today. I think it's their first time playing since May. So yeah, the Maroons are pretty much back, you guys. That's pretty sick. And also the Chatham Barnstormers, they just finished their regular season, as they had their last regular season game yesterday in Welland against the Welland Jackfish, but we lost last night, unfortunately, but it's okay. And we even lost on Friday too, because even on Friday they were playing against the London Majors in London. But on Friday we only lost by 1 point, which is not bad. But yesterday we lost like by a lot. We didn't even score anything yesterday, unfortunately. So the Barnstormers' regular season is now over, guys, as now they're going to be going into the playoffs, I think, later this week. So, yeah, now the Barnstormers are officially in their playoffs, and the Maroons are about to be starting their preseason very soon, as now we're basically going to be transitioning from baseball to hockey. Yeah, because now, well, okay, because what, today's August 17th? Yeah, today's August 17th, so we're pretty much now in the middle of August, and very soon we're going to be almost near the end of August. So yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense, since it is August 17th, we're going to be approaching the end of August very soon, which means now we're pretty much transitioning from baseball to hockey now, because, summer is going to be almost over in a month, and, You know, fall is going to be around the corner. You know, hockey season and football is going to be coming back soon. As I also heard that the Detroit Lions, like the NFL team, the Lions, they're actually in their preseason right now. And I think yesterday or Friday they played against Miami and they lost. So, yeah. So that's kind of crazy how like all the summer sports are pretty much wrapping up for this year, and then all the, you know, fall and winter sports like football and hockey, they're starting up again very soon, or actually now they are. So it's pretty crazy. Like I've kind of noticed that like every year, like in August, that's basically when like all the summer sports basically are like in their playoffs and they finish up their, you know, their seasons and stuff. And then like the colder weather like sports like hockey and football, you know, they are, you know, just starting to play again. So it's pretty crazy. As football and hockey is starting to return now. Although I think the NHL, I think they're not going to be playing until October, I believe, because I think for the, like for example, I think for the Toronto Maple Leafs, I think their season starts in October. So the Maple Leafs aren't going to be, you know, starting their season just yet. As I think probably next month in September, that's when they're going to be in their preseason. And then in October, that's when they you know, start their season for 2025, 2026. So, yeah. Yeah, guys, so it looks like I'm not going to be going to any more Barnstormers games for this year, as probably the next time you guys will see me at a Barnstormers game will probably be next year in 2026 with a Superfan. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that I'm probably not going to be going to any more Barnstormers games, as I don't really plan on going to their playoffs because I think you got to pay to get in, and I don't know how much it is. So the next time you guys will see me probably go to a Barnstormers game will most likely be next year, like probably in May. So, yeah. However, guys, we have the Chatham Maroons to look forward to. As you know, the Maroons are starting their season next month. As actually on Sunday, September 14th, that's when the Maroons will have their home opener game actually here against the St. Thomas Stars. And I'm probably going to be going to that with Dustin. So, hey, the Chatham Maroons, they're starting their regular season next month. So, very soon you guys are going to start seeing me post Maroons games vlogs again. Hey. I'm kind of just waiting for them to announce when the, you know, season passes go on sale so that I can, you know, send it to my parents so that they can get me the passes. Because for this Maroon season, I wanted to get the passes again. Because you guys remember, for the last Maroon season they had last year and early this year, I had the passes where I was able to go to every game for free, basically. So I'm kind of hoping that for this Maroon season, I can get the passes again so I can get in for free. Take Dustin and Brody and all that. So I'm hoping so. I might have to like even ask them if they're on sale yet, because I don't even know, unless they said, oh, they're going to be posting it very soon, so then maybe they might go on sale very soon. Who knows, but hopefully they do. Because I have been very waiting, like eagerly waiting recently. So, yeah. Yeah, there's not really a lot of cars at Memorial Arena. There's a Coca-Cola car right here. And Dustin, if you're watching this, G make you sleep. Yeah, there's a Jeep right there. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna walk around a little bit more, guys, and I'm gonna go home and have dinner because I want to have dinner at some point. I also got to do some laundry at some point and also do some chores. So yeah, I don't have to do it right away, but you know, I want to at least get it done at some point. So yeah. Alright guys, so I think that's pretty much it for this vlog. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to smash the button, subscribe to the bell on. My next video will probably be, I will say Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the 19th is when I'll do my next video. It could be by myself again, or it could be if I'm hanging out with Dustin. But my next video will be on Tuesday, guys, so stay tuned for Tuesday's vlog. And then I'll do another video probably on Thursday the 21st. And then I'll do another video maybe on Saturday the 23rd. So kind of just to give you guys a little idea of like when I'm posting throughout this week. Yeah, so my vlogging schedule for this week is that I'm doing a video today. My next video will be Tuesday the 19th. My video after that will be Thursday the 21st. And then my video after that will be Saturday, August 23rd. So, yeah. If you guys want to check out my review on the Zero Sugar Mug Root Beer, like I said, I'll put a link to it in the description down below. And if you guys also yet haven't seen the vlog I did while I was in Windsor on Friday, the link to that will also be down below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, my TikTok, go check out my SoundCloud, go check out my music Instagram, and go check out my Railfed channel. All my links will be down below, you guys already know. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.